guys, it's Miss Austin. I'm going to be doing a couple of the lesson 12 practice problems. Number 1, the polynomial function p of x equals x to the third minus 3x squared minus 10x plus 24 has a known factor of x minus 4. Rewrite p of x as the product of linear factors. So we know x minus 4 is a factor, so we're going to work backwards and we're going to divide. Miss Austin's pen has decided to fail her. We'll put x minus 4 here. Okay, and I know x minus 4 times something made all of this. And I know the very first thing, right? You can always put this term right here. Right here. X times what makes x to the third? X squared. X squared times negative 4 is negative 4x squared. Now, if you have some colors, you might want to use them. Now what I know is that, I'll use purple here. This plus this together make this. So negative 4 plus what made the negative 3x squared? Well, I need one more 1x squared. When I combine those, that would make that. Now I work backwards. X times what makes 1x squared? 1x, or just you could just put x. X times negative 4, negative 4x. New color. These two make this. So negative 4x and what would make negative 10x? Negative 6x. So x times what makes negative 6x? Negative 6. And then even though a lot of people will put the constant in, I like to use it as a check. If I am correct at the very end, my last two terms better multiply to that constant. Yep. So that means I've divided correctly. Now, why did I do this? Because I'm trying to find the other factors. This is a third degree. That means it's something times something times something. They gave me one of them. I'm supposed to find the other two. Okay? Well, now I've got it down. I know that it's x minus 4 times x squared plus 1x minus 6. But I know how to break this down to a product of 2 by factoring. Okay, so that's where I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do my little puzzle, my timba. What two numbers multiply to negative 6 but add to 1? 3 and 2, negative 2, positive 3. And then if this is a 1, your leading coefficient, then those two numbers are what go in the parentheses. So it's x plus 3, x minus 2. Okay, so now I'm kind of fading into this space, but that's okay. So written in factored form, it's x minus 4 times x plus 3 times x minus 2. Now I'm going to put all this together and make a sketch. Factored form, I can tell where the horizontal intercepts are, or x-intercepts, right? Whatever would turn this equation into 0, right? So if I put a 4 in here, it would turn this whole thing into 0. That's why it touches at 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Negative 3 is a 0, or a horizontal intercept, same words, and 2. Okay, now from standard form, I could see it here too. This is a third degree, which means, right, your ends are going in opposite direction. There's a 1 in front, so it's up over here, down over here. So I can go over here, and go like this, and go like this. And that last number is your y-intercept. I'm just going to put it right here. It's not drawn to scale, right? So there. How low is that? You don't have to find out how low it is. We're just doing a sketch. Okay? And there's a picture of your graph with no technology. Number 2, Tyler thinks he knows one of the linear factors of p of x after finding that p of 1 equals 0. So he suspects that x minus 1 is a factor. So when you plug a 1 in here, you get a 0. Okay, so that's an intercept. So if 1 is the intercept, that's what it looks like in factored form. Here's the diagram he made to check if he's right, but he set it up incorrectly. What did he do wrong? So if you look at the side, right, if it touches at 1, then we're going to divide it by x minus 1. Look what he wrote. So here's his mistake right here. Should be -1. You have to divide by what the factor would look like, not the actual intercept. All right. And the last one, number 7. This is a review question. It says, what are the points of intersection? So when does this graph run into this graph? So I'm going to have to multiply these out. You could do a box. I'm going to just do my lines. X squared minus 1x plus 3x is plus 2x minus 3. X squared minus 3 plus 1 is negative 2x minus 3. All right. I got to get everything on one side. I'm going to move all this over. So all this cancels. And then over here, something strange kind of happens. That cancels. 2x and 2x makes 4x, and those cancel. 4x equals 0. How come I'm not getting a problem that has to be factored? Well, this must be something like this, where they only meet once. When you get a problem where you have to factor at the end, where you get 2 solutions for x, it's because they have 2 intersection points. This apparently only has 1. If I divide both sides by 4, I know the answer is 0 something. These two graphs meet at 0 something. What's the something? Plug your 0 into either one. I'll plug it into this one. 0 plus 3 is 3 times 0 minus 1 is -1. 3 times -1 is -3. And you could go to Desmos and type these in and verify that that's where these meet. All right, I hope that helped. I'll see you soon.